Hey, okay, so we're back and we are going to start the eye process. First thing I'm going to be using is Disturbed Marquins. I don't know. This is something I've had just lying around. It's in black and white. Because I have a scar right there. So I just go over it just a tiny, tiny bit. And it's pretty much gone. And that's done. So, and then I'm going to be using today is my L'Oreal Paris eyeshadow. It's a silver. That is my daughter. I'll say hi. Your friends in English. Say hi. Can you say hi? Okay, sorry, I had to peel a little orange. So, motherhood. Here is what it kind of looks like. It's very shimmery. Huge fan of it. Husband's a huge fan of it. So that's nice. So I'm just using this kind of brush. I know this probably isn't correct. I'm not really good at using brushes yet. That's something I'm trying to learn actually. I always use my finger. I'm not that girly. So basically I just kind of brush it on like anybody else would. Upper lip. I personally have really big eyes. They go on for days. So eyeshadow gets really tiresome for me. I usually would love to skip it. Like I am perfectly fine with some eyeliner and mascara in my life. But it's not for everybody. Actually, I'm down for no makeup too most of the time. Yeah. I really like this because it stays a long time. It doesn't crease. It's not difficult to apply. It has really strong, pure pigment. That was a really awkward angle. So next thing I'd love to use, and I swear this, I've used the Stiletto kind. That's a different brand, and I've also used Revlon Color Stay, and both of them are wonderful and perfect. It's a liquid eyeliner, and it comes in this shape where it's like a little stiletto. Like if you took this off a shoe, it's like a stiletto. It's a good way to remember it. It stays on forever, and it comes off easily when taken off with water. And eye makeup removal. So you basically just see this is what it looks like. It's just like paint, and I love it. Now, if you've never done liquid eyeliner before, it is something you just have to kind of do trial and error a few times. Because I was horrific at it, and I don't think that I'm that great at it still today. But now trying to go back to regular eyeliner on top, I personally just can't do it. It looks awful to me now. Okay, so there you are. There's that one. I mean, like I said, it's not perfect, but that's how I do my eye makeup. So I'm going in for another dip. Boom. Now, did you see how close I got to my tear duct? I personally like doing that because I just like the shape that it gives my eyes. Not all eyes would respond to that maybe, and some people may not like eye makeup that close. Especially if it's your first time applying liquid eyeliner. And be careful, because if it does get in your eye, it will be agitating. Very agitating. You know, I never thought when I was going to do this video how bad and weird my facial expressions would be while applying my makeup. I also didn't realize how much I would babble, and how embarrassing that's going to be. Now, this is one I've been using underneath. It is brand new. Also, I have just started using it. It has a very weird shape head. It's like fuzzy and soft like a sponge. Very strange. And I just kind of started at the very far corner, very light, really close to my tear line. And then just kind of fade out. See over here again, very close, very simple, very thin. Really use the feathers that are like on this to do it very soft, very thin. And let it kind of just naturally blend in and fade away. Yeah, I'm pretty lame on my blush. I've been using the same blush since I was in junior high, just because it just looks good on me. It's some kind of peach pink. I don't remember. CoverGirl. No. I know. People really need to take my advice, because it's gold. Okay, so I just blend that in. I barely use any anymore because I feel too old for blush, honestly. So then I would probably apply this. It's the product that I said when I use breakouts, I would use it. I also forgot to mention that I use it right here, right below my brow. And then again on the other side. Okay, and what this does for me is allows me to have that fresh, out of the wax look, like a nice little cream, lightness, brightness, softness. And that also gives me a good foundation to apply. One of my favorite products, also had it since junior high, bought like 5 of them because I fell in love with it. I don't know what it's called anymore. It's been rubbed off. I'm going to guess back then I was shopping NYC, and like, it just says pink on it. But this is like a pink periwinkle white. It's pretty much white, but they call it pink because they were all white. They had just different types of iridescence to them. And it came in a product such as this. And that's how you would apply it. It's like a soft sponge. So you dip it in there. And then I would take it straight to my brow line, start there, and come down. Okay. And then I kind of wiggle it too a little bit, tiny bit. Take it. This is a trick that a lot of people use, especially models, and I actually learned it from Alyssa Milano.
She stars in a show called Charmed, and it just gives your eyes a really fresh look. Tons of people use it. So if you aren't using it, give it a try. I mean, why not? So then you just saw me blend it in just a tiny bit, and this is the effect that I'm getting now. So next up would be mascara. Now I have so many different mascaras. It is not even funny. These are only my favorites. So CoverGirl 1 and 2. I bought this simply because it was so expensive, and I just wanted to see what was so special about it. I really didn't find anything that special about it. It is good product. It is nothing, I don't know. Basically, it's 2 different applications of mascara, and that's a beauty treat that is older than anything I've ever heard of. It's like my aunt, my grandparents, they were doing that. Like, okay, if you apply 2 things of mascara, your eyelashes will be longer. But I'm sure there's something super fascinating in that formula. Now this one is called They're Real. It works pretty darn good. It makes your eyelashes long without making them all gumpy. Now I already have really long eyelashes. I don't know if you can tell on my crappy screen, but I already have really long eyelashes in general, but it doesn't hurt to get one that makes them, longer and thicker. But see, the problem I have is if I get a regular lengthening or thickening mascara, it's usually for girls that don't have any kind of length or darkness to their eyelashes, so it ends up looking a lot like a drag queen. So I really like a mascara that does that, but also gives a clear swipe. Nice clean lines. This is also a good one, Rocket Volume Express. Maybelline. And then this is Hypnose Drama. And it is from Lancome. It's upside down, but that's who it's from. And it also is really good, but it's kind of a clumpy. But it works in a pinch. Now, my best friend downstairs just gave me this, which was very kind of her. It is the new Unique mascara treatment. And there's 2 steps to go with this, and I've only used this once. So forgive me if I'm doing this wrong, because I have not yet done a tutorial on it. So this is the Moonstruck Transplanting Gel. And from what I understand, you just apply this, which it does have a like black pigment to it, but when I apply it, it really just seems like, I don't know, a glue that's happening. So I go up and down on both my eyelashes because like I said, they're super long, and if I don't go from bottom out and like kind of untangle it, I'll have some major spider eyes. And that means like triangula, curly, knotted up. Nobody wants to see that. And see, I just had a little tiny mess up right there, and it's so easily fixed. I guess you will all get to see my beauty secrets on fixing my mistakes, which is what I spend most of my time doing in the bathroom. Okay. So then the second step is the Younique Moonstruck Natural Fibers. Now this one surprised me. I was not expecting this when I opened it. There is literally just fibers that come out. It is not moist what comes out. It is literally little tiny fibers of like hair. It's really weird. Okay, so watch this. So I just kind of lightly brush them next to my eyelashes, which just got a fresh coat of basically gel glue. Big difference. I'm sorry that my computer screen probably isn't showing off how big of a difference that actually is, but it is a lot of a difference. I really don't usually use a lot of extra help when I've never used fake eyelashes because I literally look like a drag queen. I could see on special occasions how this mascara would be really fun and interesting to do, and you wouldn't really have to worry about like them falling off, dancing too much and it's sweating off, or having, one come off and you're not even aware of it. You're just walking around like a clown. I had that happen to a bride one time. And I would definitely take this to any of my bridal shoots or photo shoots, in like an emergency if someone needed something done. Now, I like 2 coats of mascara, so this doesn't really do it for me. Like I said, on a special occasion, it would be kick-ass. But right now, I just need my go-to. And I am using their Real mascara right now. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with my face. This is what it takes for me every day to be ready in the facial area. So I hope you guys liked my first video. It will probably be split up into 2 videos since I did 2 separate videos on accident because I'm new at this. Hope you all enjoyed it.